plants. They're everywhere.
What are they made of? Ha! I'm in this one. Thick. Vic, what are you doing and how did you get into the virtual lab? I'm getting rid of the boring bits, you know. What do you mean the boring bits? Wiggly boring bits. Leaves, green boring bits. Stems, crunchy boring bits. Vic, there are no boring bits. Flowers are all right. Taste a bit funny though. That's not what I mean. All of those bits are useful. All of the parts of a plant are used for different things. A bit like the parts of a human body are all useful for different reasons. Without skeletons, we would just flop around on the floor, not able to stand up. This is better. Without a stomach, we couldn't eat food. Without lungs, we couldn't breathe. That's ridiculous. Huh? Now that he's gone, let's talk about some of the parts of a plant. Roots. Roots grow out from underneath the plant down into the soil below. They're usually long and covered in small hairs. They absorb water and nutrients from the soil. What's a nutrient? Nutrients are food which you can find inside the soil for the plants. The stem. Branches, leaves and flowers grow from a stem or a trunk. The stem is long and holds the plant upright. It's a bit like a skeleton on a human. It also sucks up water up through the plant like a straw, delivering it where it needs to go. A stem is usually a bit smaller and green, and a trunk is usually when it's larger and covered in bark, like a tree trunk. Leaves. These make food for the plant using sunlight and carbon dioxide from the air to create a kind of sugar which can help the plant to grow. Flowers. The flower's job is to look very pretty and attractive to attract insects and birds to the plant. Those insects and birds bring pollen from other plants with them, and that can help the plant to grow new plants. We will learn more about the insects and birds bringing pollen and pollination later. We mentioned that the stem of the plant was a bit like a straw, sucking up the water and the nutrients from the roots and the soil. To show this, I'm going to set up an experiment which we can hopefully look at later on a Zoom. Experiments often have a control group, a group where everything is kept as normal as it would usually be. And so I have put 2 flowers into some water. And I've also put 3 more groups of flowers into water, which is coloured. Hopefully, the stems will suck up that water and it will colour the flowers at the top, and we'll be able to see the water, which has been coloured with ink, dyeing flowers different colours. I've done the same thing with celery sticks. If you look carefully at the end of a celery stick, you can see there are lots of little holes, and those are the straws in the stem which will suck up the water, and hopefully we'll see some of the ink travelling up through the celery stick, and we can see that this process has happened. This movement of water through the plant is called transpiration, although you don't need to know that at the moment. The water evaporates out of the leaves, and the movement of that water draws more water up through the plant. Plant fact of the week. The roots on an oak tree can grow as far down under the ground as the branches do above ground. If you see an oak tree with a really big canopy, just imagine underground, all those roots taking up the same amount of space, hidden from sight. I hope that everyone's experiments are starting to come along. If the bean sprout glass jar experiment isn't quite working for you, try taking the seed out and soaking it in some water for about an hour. This should let the seed know that there's plenty of water and it's ready, that it can start to sprout. It's been lovely to see all of your cress as well coming along in different ways. The yellow cress in the dark, the smaller cress in the fridges, and the nice big tall healthy cress which has had all of the things which it needed that we talked about last time. I hope you all got your clay okay. You can use that for your art project if that's the material which you have chosen. Join me for Fitness February. We're going to do a challenge each day, and if we do it, we're going to stick a sticky star over the top of it, sticky stars included. I think that's everything for now. Please look after the people you are with, and I will see you on Zoom. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.
Vic, stop eating the plants. They're for the experiment.
Sorry.